Alright guys, so we're back with another video, and today we're going to show you how to patch a vinyl liner swimming pool. Let's get started with the intro in 3, 2. Alright guys, so we're back with another job here in Atlanta, and today, this morning, we've got a pool that's obviously lost just a ton of water. We've already started and listened to this swimming pool with our microphone, and we can hear that all throughout the shallow end, there's going to be at least 3 tears in this vinyl liner. So what we're going to do with this video today is we're going to show you ourselves dye testing those. So when you're looking for a tear in your vinyl liner swimming pool, you'll know how to dye test and how to find a tear if there is one. Then we'll show you our vinyl liner patches, the ones that we use, how to apply them, and how long you need to wait for them to cure underwater. So we're going to go through that whole process. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and get my diving gear on. We're obviously going to test the rest of the pool. With the water being this low, it does prevent us from doing a couple things. We can't dye test any kind of structural issues from the surface of the pool. We can't really check their light, but we can still test the rest of their plumbing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my diving gear on. We'll plug up the drain. Riley has already got the rest of the plumbing lines plugged up, so we'll get all their plumbing checked, and then we'll show you what to do about the tears in the liner. All right guys, so we're all suited up. We've got all their plumbing lines plugged up and pressure tested. It looks like all their plumbing lines are just fine. So what I'll do now is I'll take the camera underwater. We'll show you what these 3 tears look like in the vinyl liner, and then I'll get all my stuff out and we'll show you how to patch these tears in the liner. Alright guys, so I just got a video underwater showing you exactly where all 3 of these tears are. Next step is to patch them. So I'm going to show you exactly what we use to do so. So to patch a vinyl liner, all we have is a roll of this clear vinyl film. And to patch it, it's super simple. All we're going to do is cut off a square. So we got our scissors, and we're just going to cut. Normally I'll cut about the size of a quarter. These tears are a little bit bigger than normal. It looks like maybe a pool brush or another piece of equipment could have possibly cut the liner. So we'll see, we got something about that big, a little bit larger than 2 quarters probably. And then what I do is I just cut off the corners. Normally cut it in the shape of a square or a rectangle. Then we just cut off the corners so that when you apply it, eventually those corners don't peel up and peel the vinyl patch off. So now we've got a final cut piece that looks something like this. And all we're gonna do is take a little bit of our adhesive. We're gonna apply it, try to get a nice healthy dose. So we'll go ahead and just take our adhesive and we'll just put it on that patch. And this is just gonna cure perfectly underwater. So we'll go down, we'll apply it to the torn section of the liner. We'll hold it on there for maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and it'll just cure underwater, and then you're good to go. So I'll go ahead and take this under. We'll get a video of applying the patch, and we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. But let's go ahead and we'll patch the first tear. And just one final note, before you go underwater, I typically just fold the patch over to kind of keep that glue inside, so once you go underwater, all that adhesive doesn't just wash away. So now we'll go in and we'll patch the tear. Alright guys, so that's how we patch a vinyl liner swimming pool. So just a couple points to recap. If you're looking for a tear in your vinyl liner, the first spot to start is anywhere the liner changes directions. So if you're scanning your liner, you want to look at any area where the liner transitions from a wall to the floor, where the wall changes directions and becomes an angle, these slopes that go into the deep end, anywhere there's any kind of bend in the liner that collects debris, and debris is oftentimes what causes a tear in the liner. So if you're looking for a tear in the liner, the first place to start is always going to be where the liner is changing directions. The second point, again, just to recap, applying a patch to a tear after you found it. One, you want to cut a piece that's about the size of a quarter. You want to cut off the corners so the corners don't get folded up after you apply it. You just want to apply a nice healthy dose of that adhesive so it's going to stick and have a strong bond to your liner. So after you apply the adhesive, fold it over, key that adhesive inside of the patch, take it underwater, press it to where the liner's torn, hold it on there for about 5 or 10 seconds until it starts to bond. And then all you want to do is just take your finger. You can even take a little plastic scraper or a straight edge. You can start working that glue and that adhesive out toward the sides of the patch so that it's got a nice and full kind of coverage of that entire patch, and there's no section of the patch that doesn't have any glue holding it to the liner itself. After that, the last thing you do is just to take your dye pen, dye test all around the edge of the patch. Make sure there's not a spot that got missed that could still be allowing water to get into that torn section of your vinyl liner. But anyways, that's it, guys. That's how to apply a vinyl liner patch. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and do me a favor, smash the subscribe button, hit the like button. That does a lot of good for me. And then if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any other questions about your pool, about leak detection, about the equipment I use, let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to either answer them in the comments or make a video about it in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.